maybe you wouldn't want to do this in Japan. Yahamina! It's Yena and I'm from Korea. I've lived in the States for 8 years and I'm living in Japan for about 3 to 4 years now. And yeah, nice to meet y'all.
Hi guys, it's Michan. I'm from Japan. I've lived in the US for almost 10 years. I'm here to tell you all about Japan.
Yay! So today we're going to talk about the do nots in Japan. And we chose 5 do nots today and we're gonna try to introduce them to you.
Yeah. Alright, では始めましょう。
So the 5 things that we introduced to you guys, it's not that it's illegal or that you're gonna go to jail for it, not at all. It's just that we recommend you not to do it here in Japan. And we have Mi-chan, who is a native Japanese, who's gonna tell us the reasons too.
Alright, so the first thing on our list is to not, if possible, leave anything on your plate.
Oh, really? You mean like when we eat?
When you eat, yes, exactly, at a restaurant or at home, it's recommended, highly recommended to not leave anything.
Oh, okay. Well, is there a certain reason why?
It's just considered rude if you leave something on your plate if you don't eat everything up.
Okay.
Because that's kind of considered disrespectful for the makers, the person
Who
who
cooked.
who cooked. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's same for everyone all around the world, but especially in Japan, when you cook something, you put heart in it.
Right.
Yeah, and so you know how itadakimasu, we say itadakimasu when we eat. That's showing appreciation for the food, but also for the makers. That's just in our culture.
So, you know, in China, it's quite the opposite of Japan, I think.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
It is. I mean, I've never lived in China, but I've been there, and yeah, it seems like it is quite different. So
Yeah, it's the opposite, right?
It is. So if you have something on your plate, if you leave it, that means that you're full, you're good, and they're gonna be like, okay, you're good with your meal.
Yeah.
But if you eat everything, they just keep on refilling and give you more because that means like I want more, that I'm not full enough.
Since you're eating everything up, like
That means
that
you
was
want
enough.
more.
Yeah.
You want more. In China, I think, as I know.
Right.
But if you leave a little bit on that on your plate, then that means that this is like a ちょうどいい.
Okay.
ちょうどいい.
ちょうどいい.
Right.
Yeah, meaning you had enough.
Right. It's like perfect amount.
Huh. I gotta be careful when I go to China.
Yeah. So Japan is kind of special in this kind of culture.
Number 2, don't talk on the phone when using public transportation.
Yeah. Okay. Why did I do that? I'm sorry. I think I've never seen someone on the phone when they're in the bus
On the bus?
or the subway,
Yeah?
the train. I've never seen one. And I've
Really?
been living here for like 3 to 4 years.
Oh.
If I've ever seen one, it would be a foreigner or myself.
Yeah, wait, do you do it though?
No. I mean, honestly, it's not that I like yell on the phone
Right.
like while I'm in the bus or anything. But so if it's something urgent and it's an emergency phone call, I mean, I'd have to get it, right?
Right.
So I'll like just quietly do this and like get the phone.
Okay, some people do that if it's urgent and emergency. Yes. But generally, people just avoid doing it.
So
You're gonna get stared at if you do it.
for that, is there again another reason for it?
Just in general, Japanese people just like the quietness. Yeah, a lot of the times it's considered rude to be too loud in public.
I mean, for any culture, I think that would be the same.
But especially in Japan, I think that's strong.
Experiencing it myself living here in Japan as a foreigner, I felt that it is quite strong.
Yeah.
The impression of needing to be quiet or kind of calm in public, not bothering others.
Exactly, not bothering others. That is the concept.
I think that's like the slogan, the motto that Japan has.
Not bothering others.
For sure.
Yeah, even if that means lowering yourself.
Right. So I think a lot of people would already know, but Japan is considered as one of the most polite countries around the world. And living here, I do agree. People are all polite, they're really kind and nice, and they don't want to bother others. So they're thoughtful in another way.
Number 3, don't stick your chopsticks in your rice.
Stick your chopsticks
Chopsticks.
in your rice.
Yeah, like vertically, like this.
I mean, you
We'll
can
have
see
a
it over
picture,
here.
yeah.
This is kind of one of the most famous do nots in Japan, actually.
Oh, it is?
Because it's quite special. I mean, I've never seen somebody intentionally poke the middle.
You just want to put your chopsticks somewhere, right? But you don't want to leave it on the table because it could be dirty.
Right, so like
And then you're just-
unconsciously.
you just stick in.
Right.
Yeah,
But why shouldn't we do this though?
So the reason is that this is something that we do as a ritual for our ancestors, for our family members who passed away.
So when it comes to thinking about the word ritual, as you said, then it means that the offering is kind of a ceremony that is done, but is it related to like religious stuff?
I guess it is, yeah. It's a religious practice, I guess, to offer food, rice, snacks. It's a part of a Buddhism practice.
Right, in Korea we do that too.
Oh, yeah?
Like if you follow the Buddhism culture and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so we have a huge Buddhism culture in Japan. Yeah, so either at a grave or this thing called butsudan, which you pray to.
Oh, butsudan.
Yeah, butsudan in Buddhism.
Okay.
Practice.
So is it in like a temple?
You can have it at home. It could be something small. Yeah,
This is a
we'll have a picture. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. And in front of this, or at the grave, you would put flowers, or you would put snacks.
Whatever they liked when they were alive, what they
Exactly.
liked to
Yeah. I guess that's the same in Korea.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Okay. And that includes a rice in a bowl. And what you do there, you stick chopsticks vertically in it.
But
And you just put it there. So
I mean, I don't follow the Buddhism religion, but I don't know if I've ever seen chopsticks in a rice bowl like that. Because if it's a Buddhism thing, then any person anywhere around the world who follows it should have this as a taboo kind of thing, right?
that is true.
That's why. So I think this is like a particular thing, probably in Japan.
I guess so. Wait, is it because we love rice?
Maybe.
That's so true. I wonder if Buddhists in other countries
I mean,
use rice as an offering.
Right. I'm so sorry. I don't know
Yes.
exactly, but it seems like the reason why we shouldn't do this in Japan because it's connected to ritual ceremonies and religious reasons. Okay, that makes sense, right?
Also, there's another thing that is a taboo regarding the
really?
usage of chopsticks.
I mean, there's a lot of rules for chopsticks here.
But okay, so one thing is that you cannot pass food from chopsticks to chopsticks.
Oh, really? So like, for example, I'm like, hey, Mi-chan, well, I have something over here. Do you want to try this?
And I can't do this, no.
Oh, so I should just put it on the plate rather.
Yes.
Oh, why?
Because this is what you do at funerals.
Why do you use chopsticks in funerals though?
So you pick up bones with chopsticks and you pass it to another set of chopsticks.
Oh.
Because some of you might not know, but we cremate bodies in Japan.
Really?
Especially if you follow Buddhism way.
Right.
So your body becomes ash, and then, but you still have the bones left.
Right.
And you actually put them in a pot?
A jar?
Jar, yes. We put it in the jar. The bones that were left remaining. So how you do it, you pick them up with chopsticks and you pass them to other people. Yeah.
Like that? Okay. So you wouldn't want to do that
Do
when
it with
you're-
food
when you're eating.
in public.
Yo, that is rude. Like
Yeah.
knowing why, then like thinking of doing it, that would be like,
It's a no-no.
that is a no.
No. Number 4 is do not tip the waiter or waitress.
Really? You can't tip the waiter or waitress?
You can't. I mean, you shouldn't. It's not that you can't. It's not that it's illegal, but sometimes they might be offended.
You mean that the people who work, the waiters and the
Yes.
waitresses would be offended?
Yeah.
You're getting more money. Why would you be offended?
Okay, it's because they're just being generous because that's who they are, that's how they are. Once you are offered a tip, they're gonna feel like they were paid to be nice. And that's not a mentality that we have in Japan.
Right.
It's like a given when you are a waiter, a waitress.
So if you're working in the service industry, it's kind of definite for you to have that attitude. But I mean, in the position of a customer or like the perspective of a customer, if they're really thankful for the service that
Right.
a waitress or a waiter did for them,
Well, if you really want to, you might want to ask them first if they feel comfortable receiving it, and like explain why you want to tip them.
because if some people don't know the fact about this, then they just definitely leave a tip or do something. But I think probably the waiters or waitresses in Japan, they would think that the customer lost their money.
Yeah, left the money and they might chase you and be like, "Oh, you left some money. Here you go."
Right.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty funny.
Yeah, we do not have the tipping culture here, the system. So I feel like most of the Japanese population don't even know about the system, how it works.
It's more of a Western culture.
So yeah, exactly. Okay, so last but not least, number 5 is do not eat while walking on the street.
Oh, really? We can't eat while we walk on the street?
You shouldn't.
Okay, I have to ask this again. Really, I mean, like, I love eating and especially ice cream, you know?
I know. Honestly, I'm on your side for this one. Like, I don't really care about this when I'm in Japan and, you know, wanting to eat while walking. I just do it. Some people may look at you.
Is it rude?
It's not rude because it's not offending anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just eating. I'm doing my thing. I mean, I'm busy. I'm going and eating.
Exactly, yeah. You're doing your thing, but the thing is, you might be making a mess when you're walking.
So you mean we're gonna make the street, a public space, dirty?
Dirty, yes, by spilling something, dropping something. I mean, who's gonna pick up your food that's on the ground? You know, you're not gonna pick it up. Someone needs to pick it up. And, you know, all the streets in Japan are cleaned by someone.
I totally agree.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's really clean here, right?
If you've ever been to Japan or, yeah, if you live here, you're gonna realize that compared to other countries or other places around the world, yeah, Japan's streets are super clean, neat, and nice. And one thing that's quite inconvenient, they don't have garbage cans that much.
Oh yeah,
Like,
you will never see a trash can on the street, which is annoying to me because I've lived in the States and trash cans were everywhere. So Japanese people don't realize that's the reason because all the streets being clean is so normalized here. It's such a normal thing. So I think people just think because people aren't doing it, you have to follow that rule, and that's why no one's doing it.
But I mean, I've seen a lot of people standing in front of the convenience store, for example, and eating ice cream or eating something. So it seems like walking the street, it's kind of a rude thing, but is it okay to just stand on the street and eat something?
It's better than walking and eating at the same time, but it's not recommended. You kind of want to sit down and eat, if possible.
Right.
But it is better than eating while you're walking around.
So I mean, if we're in some situations where we just have to eat while we walk, like in a hurry, I think it's okay to do it, but don't feel weird that people are watching you or people are giving you the stare or the look, I have to say. So yeah.
Interesting, right?
It is. It's kind of inconvenient once again because I like walking and eating my ice cream.
Same.
But I guess I just have to stand in front of the convenience store and eat it now.
Yeah.
All right, so these were the 5 things that we don't recommend you to do in Japan and due to some certain cultural reasons.
Yeah.
And thank you, Mi-chan, for explaining us the reasons of why we shouldn't do these.
Yeah, no problem. Hope it helped.
But once again, I think we mentioned this in the beginning of our video, but it's not illegal. You're not going to jail.
No.
But it's just that we recommend you not to.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
If possible, just avoid them.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
If you're interested in Japan or Japanese language itself, please stay tuned to our channel because we're going to upload and make many more various fun, exciting contents about Japan. If you liked our video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Also, leave comments down there if you have any opinions or any questions about Japan or Japanese.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching till the end. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in our next video.
자, 맞다 네.
야호입니다. Wow, we sound so girly.
Oh my god.